Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Social Studies. Today is Thursday, so we are almost finished with 2 weeks of NTI or virtual learning. First off, we just want to say that we are so proud of you guys. Keep up the hard work. You and your parents have been working extra hard. So give yourself a pat on the back. You guys are rocking it. And as everyone knows, we will see some of you guys on Tuesday for back in person. So we are very excited to see your smiling faces, even through a mask on Tuesday. So we're going to start social studies. We're going to start with a quick review. So you guys have already learned about the continents. You guys have already learned about the oceans. You've learned how to read a map using longitude and latitude, and also on your map, you've learned what a compass rose is, and you've learned the cardinal and intermediate directions. Remember, never eat soggy waffles, north, east, southwest. So you guys have did that. We're going to move on now that you know all that, and we're going to talk about landforms. So you've already watched the Brain Pop Junior video. So you guys know what landforms are and you can give us some examples. So your learning target for today is you can tell us what landforms are. What does the landform mean? Then you're going to tell us some examples of different landforms, and you're going to be able to tell us what those landforms mean as well. So you're going to be doing a slideshow when you are finished, and it's going to be for today and tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a minute. So let's talk about landforms. So landforms are basically what it says it is. It's a form of land or areas of land. There are landforms all over the planet, on planet Earth. We have landforms in the form of land, or they could be bodies of water as well. Let's start off with more specifically talking about landforms in Bardstown and Nelson County where we live. So our town that we live in is Bardstown. You may live somewhere else in a different city, but our county is Nelson County, and we live in the state of Kentucky. And then Kentucky is a state in the United States, which is our country. And then United States is a country in the continent of North America. So continent is a landform as well. Um, Specifically in Bardstown and Nelson County, we have two types of rivers. We have the Beach Fork River and the Rolling Fork River. So maybe you've been down there maybe fishing, or maybe you've seen it when you've crossed the bridge. So there's two types of rivers, which are landforms in Nelson County. We also have lots of hills in Nelson County, so maybe you have a hill at your house. We do, and our kids like to go rolling down it. So maybe you do that at your house as well. There's also caves in Kentucky. There's also a cave close to our school. So maybe you visited it, or maybe put it on your bucket list to go visit it someday. Specifically in Kentucky, we have the longest cave system in the world, So that means it's humongous, and its name is Mammoth Cave. It's located in Cave City, Kentucky. That's where it got its name because it's so big, Mammoth Cave. So you can go visit there with your family sometime, or visit it on like a little trip if you want. So that's what you're going to be doing today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing a tutorial video on how to do a slideshow. So that's your assignment. Remember, you get 2 days to work on this. We're going to give it to you today. Today is Thursday, and then you can turn it in by tomorrow, Friday. If you are a go-getter and you want to do it all today, then you can. You can turn it in early. That is perfectly fine with us. So now, if you're already familiar with slideshows and you know how to copy and paste and find your answers, then maybe you can tell throughout the video, oh, already know how to do this, then you can jump off and jump back on if you want or if you forget something. But if not, I want you to stay on and I'm going to teach you how to do slides. So we're going to start when you open your assignment. It's going to take you to your own copy of this slideshow, and it's going to say your name right here. We don't want you to fix this. We want you to leave it alone. Leave your name right there. So let's go to the first slide, which is Landforms. That's your title. Now I'm going to click on it, and it allows me to type. So if you want to do a different title other than Landforms, you can. Now, a title, it needs to be capitalized. So I'm going to name mine All About Landforms. That's my title. You can do whatever title you want. And then you're going to do your first name and your last name. So I entered my name. Now, it looks pretty dull right now. It looks pretty boring. So what I can do is I can add a background and make my slide, this particular slide, more colorful. So I'm going to go up there and I'm going to click on slide up here and I'm going to click on change background. Sorry, my light went off. Sorry, guys. So it may go off again, but that's what it does when you're in the classroom and nobody moves. The lights turn off. So you can change the color of your slide. So I don't want to do white. You may choose green if you like green. If you don't like that color, you can decide with something else. You can go with blue, or I'm going to go with yellow. So I picked yellow and then you click done. Now, if you want to change the color of your font of your words, you can highlight it by holding down on the Chromebook or your laptop, whatever you guys have. Hold down your mouse and then drag. If you have a Chromebook, you'll probably have to use two fingers. Hold it down and then drag with your other one or slide with your other finger. So once it's highlighted, you can go up to text color, which is right here, the A with an underline, and then you can choose different colors. I'm going to go with Bardstown purple and gold, Tiger Pride, and I'm going to do purple and yellow. You can do the same thing. So I'm pretty happy with my slide. And you can go back after you learn how to insert an image and you can maybe put pictures of different landforms right here. But that's totally up to you. I'm going to move on and I'm going to go to the second slide, which is mountains. And this is what every slide is going to look like. It's going to have the landform at the top. On the left-hand side, you're going to insert an image, and on the right side, you're going to type the definition for mountains or the landform that you have. Now, as you can see, you have more than one landform. Altogether, you're going to have a total of 16 slides to do. Now, it's not very hard, so don't freak out. It's pretty easy once you get familiar with it. So the first one is insert an image. So to do that, you can click right here. You're going to go insert where you see it right here, or you can click on this little image button with an arrow right here and it says insert image. Whichever one you want to pick or choose, you can go to insert. You're going to push search the web and it will pop up over here. And I'm going to put in mountain and then I'm going to click enter and I'm going to move myself. So I like this picture. Let's see. Let's go with this one right here. I like that one. You're going to highlight it and it's going to check it, or click on it and it will check it. And then you're going to click insert, which is down at the bottom. And voila, there is my mountain. But it took up my whole page, my whole slide. So you're going to have to resize it. So you're going to go to the edge, to the border of your picture. My lights turned off. Hold on. I'm back. Okay. So you're going to resize your picture just like this, and you can get it the way you want it. Now you also need to make sure that you delete the inserted image, okay? So I have my picture or my image of a mountain. Now I'm happy with where it's at, and I'm going to go to type the definition here. So I'm going to erase it right there. And I'm going to open up a new tab. So you go to the top and push or click on your arrow at the top, and it's going to open you a new tab. So I'm going to type mountain definition for kids. And I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to scroll through the different websites that it lists. Now you want to make sure that you get a reliable website. So I'm going to click on this one right here, kidsbritannica.com, because if I look at it when I pull it up, I can tell that it's pretty much knows what it's talking about. If you go to like homework help or something that it's just a random person telling you what mountain is, I wouldn't trust it. Wikipedia is now a reliable website, but we always want to back it up with another website and what it says. So it says, for the definition, if I read right here, a mountain is a landform that rises high above its surroundings. Taller than a hill, it usually has steep slopes and a rounded or sharp peak. Mountains are rarely found alone. Groups of mountains are called ranges. That's pretty cool. Lines of ranges form mountain belts. So what I'm going to do is I can copy all of this, and if you're using a Chromebook, remember to hold down the mouse and scroll with your other finger. Make sure you highlight it, and then you're going to press Control C. Control C copies it. Then you're going to go back here, make sure your icon is right here, and you're going to press Control V as in violin, and it will paste it. Okay? I'm going to do it. Now, if you have a laptop like me, all you have to do is use your mouse. So now I've copied it, but I want to put it in my own words. So I can use it to write my own definition because I don't want to copy it word for word. So I'm going to write in a complete fourth grade sentence. A mountain is a landform, and I can tell what it is just by reading it, but I'm going to put it in my own words. A mountain is a landform that is I'm going to keep going because my lights keep going off, but it's okay. A mountain is a landform that is a raised area of land, which usually, well, I'm going to say that is a raised area of land and looks like a cone, because it says it looks like a peak, but I'm going to say a cone. And I'm going to erase what it has, that way I'm not just copying it. So a mountain is a landform that is a raised area of land and looks like a cone. And I also learned a range is a group of mountains. So you could add that as well. Now, if I want to make my words bigger, I can highlight it and go to this font size right here, and I can increase it. Press the plus sign, and I can make it look like that as well. And also remember, you can go back to slide, change background, and you can do a different color if you want. Okay? Now, this click to add text won't show up when you present it. So you can do it just like this, okay? And now, you're going to do this with every slide. Remember, you have 16 slides. And remember, you have 2 days to work on it. So you can start today, you can finish it all, or you can start today and finish it tomorrow. It is due tomorrow, Friday, okay? If you have any questions on how to do it, or you get stuck, you can rewatch the video, or you can dojo or message your teacher, okay? So today we've learned what landforms are, and we've learned some examples, and now you're going to do the slideshow. Hope you guys have a great day, and you get this finished today or tomorrow, make sure you turn it in and have a good 3-day weekend. And we'll see some of you guys on Tuesday. Bye, guys.